I'm Brenda, and I want to tell you about my dream job. What I like most about my job is the give back. I mean, everything I do every day helps people be the best they can possibly be. And if I had a personal mission in life, it was to help people to be the best they can be. Sometimes our circumstances aren't good. Sometimes the way we grew up wasn't ideal. But that doesn't mean that has to stop you from achieving all that's in you. And so every day I get to come to work and I get to do some of the best work. I get to work with some of the greatest minds. I get to work with people who think out of the box and who'll challenge you every minute of the day. I get to work with people who are going to be honest with you and say, hey, that's not going to work, or hey, that's an awesome idea. Authentic work environment is probably the best way I can put it. It's just not all glassed up, and we didn't take mud pie and put chocolate frosting on it and say, here's chocolate cake. We said, that's a mud pie. You know, we get real about what are real issues in society, what are real issues that are challenging our neighborhoods every day. And we get an opportunity to get into the heart of that problem and help it for the better of not just me and my home, but homes all across Georgia. And we have curriculums on attitude. We have curriculums on mindsets about growth and failing forward, because none of us are perfect. We're all going to fail at some point. But how do we deal with those failures? How we respond to negative criticism? How do we respond instead of react? Because oftentimes when we react off the cuff, our end result might not be a good one. And so, you know, just learning how to give those responses that are going to be conducive to successful living. I think the biggest misconception about formerly incarcerated individuals is that they will always be what they always were. And we do that with people in our own lives. You know, if you got an auntie that's always raised a whole lot of cane at the family reunion, you expect her to always raise a whole lot of cane at the family reunion. But people do change, and a leopard does change its spots. I think we just box people who've been previously incarcerated into their box of mistakes. And that's not fair, because we wouldn't want people to box us in to our box of mistakes. And no one looking at this video is the same person they were 10 years ago. You've grown, you've learned, you've changed, and when you know better, you do better. And we're trying to give them an opportunity to not just know better, but to do better. Our mission at Georgia Calls is to transform minds, grow leaders, and build entrepreneurs one life at a time. Go to gacalls.org to learn more about my dream job.